sure if you could hear that. Those are the U-joints on the front. Fun. Rear axles came in. Instead of going with just fixing them, I found it was just a little bit more to get complete sets, so I went with carbon off-road. Let's get these opened up and take. Alright. Well, carbon off-road, because they offer a complete kit already put together. All I gotta do is take the old one out, bolt in the new one. Oh, that's nice. Check it out. Chrome moly. Sweet. Like I said, I was gonna just rebuild the factory, but I would like to go up in tire size, and I was told if I'm gonna do that, I should upgrade. Yeah, I know I'm not in frame, but I'm not worried about that. Check that out. Fully complete bearing, seal, bracket, everything. I've seen some other people do this, and they talk about how great it is, and it's the only company that does it. I'm telling you right now, these were under 500 bucks, and great quality, great company, easy to work with. No, they're not a sponsor. It would be nice. God, what is with the sun always being in my eyes? I don't have enough subscribers to even be able to consider getting sponsors at this point. I'm too new, so let's see where it goes. If you like my video, you like my stuff, let's hit that subscribe button. Like button would be great. I watch all my videos on the smart TV, and I don't have the option to hit the like. So after I have a couple of days of binge watching, I have to pull out my phone, go onto YouTube, and try to remember everything I looked at. So it doesn't always happen. I get it. We're busy. We're people. So these are going to be going on probably next weekend. I didn't get them early enough. But let me show you what's happened in the past week. I've got the new tires. I went with the tread right. They're mud terrain, the Claw 2. Very aggressive tread pattern. I really like it. Hang on, let me switch this around, makes it easier. Alright, that's better. Nice aggressive tread pattern, nice and chunky looking, just what I was looking for. I've only gotten to drive it maybe 100 miles or so. I appear to be having a issue with I've got some U-joints in here that have really seen better days. So they are ordered and they're supposed to be here today. So I'm going to go ahead, take the front end apart and get those out of there and let you see what I do to do that. All right, let me get things started and then I'll start the video back up. I figured real quick while we were talking about the tires, these are my rear tires, and that's from excessive wear due to the rear body mounts going and not knowing it. I thought I was fighting a suspension problem until I noticed it. Got that fixed, but these were the fronts. Once I started wearing really bad, I did not want to do my rotation because, well, I didn't want 4 absolutely bald tires. So the fronts are, they're not horrible. These were not that bad at tires. Trail Guide all-terrain. I kind of missed the raised white lettering, but I'm really actually kind of liking the black sidewalls now. I've never run them on there and figured, what the hell. But just a little comparison, I still have my spare against the wall because, well, I gotta get an adapter for the back. But that was what was on the back, and that's what the new ones look like. So yeah, big difference. Yeah, let me get the front end lifted up and I'll get you guys back. Alright, just to try to show you how bad this is, I'm gonna try to get in here. It's not working out so good. I don't know, can you even see that? I can hear it. Alright, this is from my buddy Bearded Jeeper. See, I really don't think that axle nut is coming off. That's, like I said, I've never seen one look like that. And I don't think a little bit of penetrating fluid and heat is gonna, I don't think that's gonna fix it, man. Alright guys, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing. I can't do this and do the, forgot the other wrench, hang on. I can't do this and hold the camera, so until I get my smaller tripod, this is going to be about it. Oh man. I'm going to start cleaning these tools better. Moving the brake caliper. I already broke the nuts loose, so things, make sure you support your caliper. You don't want anything pulling on the lines. Let's see. Yeah, there's a rusty mess back here. Surprised it looks this bad. Try to keep it pretty clean. Must have got something behind the brake pad. Got a lot of crap on there. Be back in a few. Alright guys, I am not having a good run. Everything under here is just completely rusted to shit. Yeah, this happened too. So I do have to replace the hub bearings anyway. I just don't have them with me, so the anti-lock brake sensor is not going to be working for a little bit. These things happen, you know. Just have to move on and get going so that we can actually still drive. I'm going to work at these for a little bit. I was thinking maybe it's a better idea if you guys don't hear me cussing and swearing and throwing shit. I don't usually throw shit, but when I really get tired of these damn things, oh yeah, I do then. Yeah, I really gotta get a smaller tripod. I want to order one of those ones with the flexible legs. Right now I'm using a tripod for my son does photography, and he let me use one of his lighting tripods, and he 3D printed me a holder for my phone. That's what I use for the camera. So alright, I will be back once I get some of this going so there's actually something to see. Alright guys, I got it apart. Yeah, I would have let you join in for a little more of that, but you know, everybody does these videos where they pull this apart and all the bolts look like new, and you know, they're working on a 2007 and the bolts look like they're brand new and there's no rust on anything and everything. They just oh, there you go, and it's done. Holy fuck, no way. Dude, it took me 45 minutes to get those damn 3 bolts loose. I got them loose and broke, but they wouldn't come out. They were so damn corroded. Look at those things. How crunchy. Like I said, I do need new hub bearings anyway. So I'm not going to worry about the broken sensor. I'm not going to worry about the bolts and shit. I'm going to clean this up real good. I do have a couple of little wire brushes. I'm going to clean this all up real good and put some anti-seize in there, and hopefully that'll keep it good until I get the other parts. And then when I take it apart again, it should be a hell of a lot easier. I think I'll get new bolts too, because those things, they're almost rounded off, and that's not a good deal. So got the axle over here in my luxurious garage. In case anybody's wondering why I don't just park it in the garage, really I got too much crap. come spring, I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of a lot of this stuff that's in here and maybe get those little wheel cart things that you put under the tires on the car, and then you can just roll it around. Maybe push it back in the corner some, because until I can get transmission and I think wiring harness, yeah, I don't think she's going to be running. But God, I love that car. That's my parents' car. It's a 95 Buick Riviera. I got it when they passed away. It was one of the gifts they left me. And new suspension. Front's got everything new under it. Yeah, we'll do a video on that maybe in the next year in the summer. I'll get it started up again and out. I can move it in and out of the garage. I can't drive for more than like 3.5 minutes before it just slips out of gear. So task at hand. Here is the axle shaft, and these things are shot. And the one on the passenger side is even worse. So let me get my little rig set up. We'll get these knocked out and new ones in. Be back in a few. Alright guys, getting these out. I forgot to hit record. Still got one more cap on this one to do, so I'll show you guys how I'm doing it. If I had a bench vise or a bench, some metal plates, it'd be a hell of a lot easier, but this is in essence the way it's working. Or not working, I guess. The other ones came out pretty easy compared to this one. This one's not cooperating. Give it one more good hit. Just so you guys can see it, this one actually had no bearings in it. That's how bad it was. And I'm not even going to tell you what I had to go through to get the little snap rings off. They were corroded into just a solid part with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then I'll fire the camera back up once I'm ready to put the other new ones in. Alright guys, I got it started. Just wanted to make sure I had everything going right. Get this other side put together now. You always have one that's difficult. There we go. Okay, that part is done. Probably should have cleaned up all the little shit that I wanted to before putting it together while it was all apart, but yeah, sometimes frustration wins. See, some of the anti-seize on there. Now I'll go over to the hub, clean it up a bit. Just want to make sure when I take this apart next time, it's less of a bitch. I hope to God none of you guys ever have to deal with the shit that I had to go through right now today. Wow, this shit went down so long ago. It's going pretty good. Just filming, putting it back together now. Well, one side.
What?
Filming, putting one side back together now.
Oh, alright. Well, talk to you later.
Have a good one. You gotta work?
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night.
Yeah.
That was my oldest son, Glenn. Lost my rag. And it's not been raining here. That's the all that moisture is from the last of the snow that melted off the last 2 days. This part from the neighbor's fence doesn't get all the sunlight, so this side is, the ground's all wet. The other side's pretty dry though. Yeah, everybody knows if one side is a complete bitch to work on, the other side's going to be the easy side. So, with that logic, this side was a complete bitch to do. So the other side should be nice and easy. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. I don't know if I'm going to film all of that side because it's basically all the same shit, just different side. And I'm really just trying to get this done as quick as I can. My wife needs to use the Jeep for going to work tonight, so I'm trying to get it done before the sun goes down, and gonna be running out of some time here. So I think one side should be pretty satisfactory. Crap on me there. Oh. And that looks like it went pretty decent. Could have been worse. Give it a couple of taps and see what we can do here. Got a train coming too, so okay. Nice. Yeah, guys, I'm still figuring out how all this Facebook stuff works, so I'll get you more information on things as I go along. Gonna try in the description to include my part numbers that I went with. I say an awful lot, don't I? Just trying to keep it flowing if I can. I got to figure that stuff out, and I wanted to say, I think I mentioned it in the beginning, my wife and kids got me a gift card for my birthday, so I got my my microphone, so hopefully my sound quality is a lot better than what it was. I know that was god awful. Yeah, there I go again. If anybody's got suggestions, I would like to hear them. I've been working on cars for more than 25 years. Gotta be about 30 years now. Mostly cars. This is my first Jeep. My wife wife and I have wanted a Jeep forever. We got one. Has it got to be almost 5 years now? It's 2010. We got it in 2014, and just absolutely love it. Yeah, it looks like I got to do a lot of work, but due to budget constraints and so forth, there's been a lot of stuff that just had to wait because, well, couldn't afford to do everything all at once. And before somebody points out in the comments, you didn't put the dust shield on. I know I didn't put that dust shield on. That thing's all corroded to shit. I was thinking when I get the new axles for up here and the new hub bearings, I would like to do new dust shields if I can. I did see somebody made a dust shield out of a plastic material. I haven't seen any reviews on it, and I haven't been able to see it online anywhere again since I saw it the first time a few months ago. I was wondering if maybe anybody's tried it out. Was it any good? If not, maybe that's why I've never seen it advertised anywhere again. I would like to look into that, though. All it is a dust shield, doesn't really do a whole lot of anything else, so plastic I think would make sense if it's something like a flexible plastic. If I can get my hands on a little sandblasting cabinet of some sort. I've been looking at getting one for a couple of years now, and just, like I keep saying, budget keeps me from getting a lot of the things I want. Having a family, you sacrifice a lot of the things you want to do and have so that they can have the things they need and want to have. So maybe in this coming year I can get that, and then when I've got this all taken apart, because I got to do the ball joints, I want to replace the axle shaft, because I don't want to just replace the outside end. If I'm going to do it, I'll just go with a nice set from Carbon Off-Road. That's where I got the ones for the back. I think next weekend I'll be doing that video. This week is Christmas, and I just do not see having time to be out here to do that. Got a lot of cooking to do, a lot of cleaning to do, a lot of driving around to do, so I think I will leave that for next weekend. Broken piece of shit. I don't think I could have been any more careful with that in any manner. There's no way that was being saved. Alright guys, at this point that's it. Next step from here is just put the brakes back together and get the tire on. I think I'm gonna throw the brakes on, but I'm gonna wait on the tire until I've got the other side finished, so I want to try to save some time. Alright guys, I think that'll be it. I'll talk to you next time. Remember, I'm Glenn. Around here I'm Dad, and these are the things I do. Alright guys, I'm beat. I'm gonna do this the easy way. I'm not even gonna edit this shit. I'm just gonna put it together and put it out there. Wanted you to see tires are back on. Yeah, you can't see that one, it's too dark, but started this project at what time was it? About 12:30, 12:45 this afternoon. About 10 minutes into it, my parts were delivered. The U-joints, the carbon off-road, the rear axles, those were delivered as I was walking out the door. So it's 5:30 now. I lost the sun about an hour and a half ago, if not more. It's getting cold again. I was moving around. I don't know. I gotta start doing some cardio. This sucks. But there it is. Tires on. Gonna get washed up and go for a test drive. I know I signed out once, but that was just in case I wasn't gonna do the, wrap up. So again, I'm Glenn with Dad Stuff Videos. Around here I'm Dad, and this is the stuff I do. Take it easy.